My audio should be already available to hear. I don't know.
Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to Rage Tournaments. This is week 6, game 3, I believe. It is Gemstone Esports versus Legion Spartans. So this is going to be played in Clubhouse, quite a bit of a defender-sided map, so I do think Gemstone are going to have the advantage, as Spartans are on the attack first. So I'm probably going to go with... Spartans on the win, though. I mean, it's going to be a pretty close game, so it's either... it might go to overtime, but I'm probably going to go Spartans win. Probably 8-6, I would go. I do have a feeling this is going to go to overtime. It's going to be a pretty close game. Gemstone have forfeited their previous couple of games, I think. So they've not really had too much play time, so they might not be as prepared as they were for their previous games. We are currently just waiting on Gemstone to join. One person from Spartans has disconnected. Should be starting pretty soon though. As soon as Gemstone join and the last player from Spartans, we should be starting up. So this will be played on Clubhouse. Sorry. It should be a pretty close game. I do also have a co-caster with me. He'll be doing the round analysis for this game.
Maybe I say something right now about the match, in like my opinion.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think the Legion Spartans can win this match because the Gemstone Esports have like a new roster and they won't have chemistry probably, so that can be a problem for them. And Legion Spartans are a really great team.
New rosters, like you've just said, new rosters are always a bit of a problem. If they don't have the chemistry, they don't know, and the players don't know what they're doing, it can be a big struggle to get the strats done, to get the chemistry right, if you know what I mean. This does look like a pretty new roster.
I know it from my experience with my team on this league that new rosters can be a big pain.
Yeah, Meow I think did recently get a new roster, and that was it didn't seem to go down too well, did it? But
Yeah.
You guys should be fine now. I'm hoping Gemstone can pull through with this new roster. That they know what they're doing. And yes, like I said, I do have a co-caster with me. You guys will be hearing him later on in the game. And we'll be starting up now, as this game is going to be played on Clubhouse. We're going to be expecting maybe a Thatcher ban, something along the lines of that, as it's going to be defense first for Gemstone. Maybe a Thatcher ban on this one, probably something like that. Maybe Caliban. No, Maverick ban. Something pretty close to that. It's gonna stop the Legion Spartans from getting the wall open.
Yeah,
but Thatcher could always be in play unless the bandit tricking comes in.
That was a little unexpected, to be honest. I expected a Thatcher ban. That's like the most common ban on Clubhouse.
Yeah, Thatcher ban is probably the most common ban you would be seeing, but Maverick is coming in. I am going to be expecting some bandit tricking, maybe kite tricking, something like that. But the Monty ban does also come in. That's a lot of options and like problems that have been taken away now. The Monty is a pretty strong op, to be fair. If the Monty gets in sight, has the diffuser, and the attacking team have the advantage, Monty could easily get the plant down. It's going to be much harder for the other team to hit the Monty as well, so...
If the guy playing Monty is good, it can be like a big problem.
It can be a big problem sometimes. The Kite and the Mirror do also come in. We do have Mercy with our casting, co-casting, sorry. He's relatively new, so give him a bit of slack. But he seems to be doing quite good already, so yeah, let's get on with the game. Church being played now at the first site. Probably not what I'd be expecting. Probably Cash is what I'd be expecting first, to be fair. As Cash is probably the first site you'd be normally going for.
Cash is like probably the best site on Clubhouse, and most of the teams pick it first. It's like common sense.
Yeah. It's basically a common site for people. It's probably the easiest site to defend, I would say, on Clubhouse. But the Glads is in play. It's going to be pretty disappointing for them, as they're going to be playing downstairs. Yeah, the Valkyrie 6 pick does now go to
going
smoke.
to be switched.
Oh yeah, the Gaz also being 6 picked now. I don't think he knows what he's going for just yet, but hopefully, Spartans. Yeah, he'll be going now to the Lion.
Not surprised with the glass switch, like, not many people can play glass.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that was a bit of a dummy, like a dummy pick to scare them off, of maybe scare them and intimidate them a little bit, but they aren't actually defending Cash anyway, so it's gonna be a bit of a wasted one, to be fair. Vertical play there onto Kitchen Hatch. I'm not fully sure what I'm going to be expecting in this game. I'm probably going to be going with a pretty close one, maybe overtime. Like
Yeah,
I said
that is
earlier on in the stream, I
actually
think it's going to be
possible.
8-6. Yeah, it's probably going to go to overtime, I'd say. They're both pretty decent teams. They're pretty close in skill level as well, I would say.
I think it's gonna go 7-5 to Legion Spartans.
Yeah, 7-5. Yeah, that's also pretty close. I'm gonna go with maybe 8-6. Bit of an extra round on each team, but it is gonna be. I do think this is gonna be a really close game.
It's gonna be a long and close game, yeah.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be a close game. Bit of roam coming in. I think they're still reinforcing hatches a little bit late into the round. That'll be Joshua found in kitchen. Needs to try and get out there as quick as possible. The IQ is in play. Like I've said before in a couple past streams, IQ is probably one of the biggest counters to overall defense. If they can take out all the utility. If they can,
IQ
if they can take out all the utility
overall. Like the G8 is a
overall,
beast.
The G8's a beast, to be fair. Bit of gunfights going on by Strip Club as the first line scan goes in there. Joshua taking a bit of damage already. Fuggy still droning himself in. Yeah, so like I've said, the G8 is an amazing weapon, and IQ, if able to take out all the utility almost, it can leave the defending team in ruins. It's really that bad. If all the ADS is taken out the bandits, loads of opportunities are available.
Yeah, the
Shots coming in
IQ
already.
can
It's after
change
the
round.
right. Yeah, it can really change the playstyle of the defending side if the IQ is used properly. Joshua holding angles onto main stairs as the droning comes in. I think a line scan will be coming off soon as Fuggy takes a little bit of damage. I don't think there's any roamers for the defending team. No, there's one player. There is one player.
That's an interesting play. Only one Roman, that's like...
It is an interesting play, to be fair, but if they can get the rotations done and get a couple frags off it, then it could easily work in their favour.
The bandit Roman
First smoke going down,
can
bit of damage taken.
win the round for them if he's gonna like use their own.
Yeah, if the bandits' rotations are done well and properly, very easily could give the defending team the round.
Yeah.
Not much action so far though. There's only 50 seconds left. It looks as if the bandit rotation's coming a bit early.
I think that's gonna end with a plant.
Yeah, I think this round could end with a plant. I mean, I think it's going to go into late gunfire, so sort of like last 20 seconds-ish. It's going to be gunfire going in. Oh, but Viper finds first elimination to Fuggy, as the Wamai is now pinched. That's a refrag. Oh, but then Joshua finds an elimination. As everyone, they've gained site control. They've sort of taken site control. They've taken some parts of the site. And if the plant were to go down, it could be done effectively. Joshua finds a double though. It's now 1v4 situation. The Thatcher doesn't know there's a play to his right, but it doesn't matter as Easy finds the first elimination. And that will be the last for this round.
I think the Legion Spartans should have attacked the point like earlier, not push it to the last 20 seconds because the defenders had an advantage there.
Yeah. I know what you mean. They spent a bit too long on the droning and roam clearing, even though the roam clearing wasn't done too properly. So the bandit was still seen on the rotation. So yeah, the first round will be going to Gemstone.
I actually expected the bandit to do more kills. Like I haven't expected that much kills from the anchors that were sitting on side.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So, CC will now be picked as the smoke, the plant denial comes in. Unfortunately for Spartans, there isn't any people that can really get the plant down. Probably Thatcher Thermite, one of the two will take the diffuser. And Ash, I'm going to be expecting with the entry frags. Jackal 6-pick though, going to Capital. Capital can really flush defenders out places.
That, like the Gridlock or Capital would be a really good 6-pick instead of Jackal, but they did it.
Yeah, the thing is though, the other thing with Capital, as well as being able to get the plant down, he's also able to flush defenders out of certain areas. If he, it's sort of like a bullet hole thing. If you play vertical, get a bullet hole, and keep that same angle, fire the fire pellet, fire arrow through it, then that goes straight through, and that fires out that certain area. So if they want to try and get some areas cleared out, the Capital could very easily do so.
They can also block out some doors and smoke up and get the plant.
Yeah, they could really easily smoke up some certain areas, and if that's done well and properly, then the plant could easily go down as the attack does now commence. Battlecam's pretty interesting place. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. But
yeah,
learn something new every day.
Yeah, for real. I think if they are gonna kill the bandit like in the early round, they are gonna win this round. But if they won't kill the bandit, it's like
the bandit is probably the biggest problem for Spartans.
Yeah, the tweaking is gonna be a huge problem.
He doesn't know. I don't think he knows the Capital fireball goes out. He's been fractured. I think the Thermite should go through now. Yep. As Rocky now gets his
the bandit really failed.
The wall's opened.
This, I think.
So yeah, they've really failed the bandit tricking. It was excellent play though by Spartans, and I do give it to them.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
they've lost so much control already. Yeah, the bandit.
What, 40
I
seconds,
think the bandit
50 seconds
haven't
heard the Thermite. Like he played like he haven't heard it.
Yeah, I don't think he actually knew that it was being placed there at the moment. Oh, Fuggy. Oh, the Valkyrie sees Fuggy, but the Fuggy will be finding the eliminations. The IQ put down to very low HP. Smoke still seen at the top of red, as there's also a player sitting in garage. The bandit losing so much control for his team, and that could very easily give Spartans the round. They lost so much control at the small beginning of the round. The only advantage I would say that Gemstone have at the beginning, that they still have at the now, to be fair, is the intel. They've got the plant now as well, and most of the drones being shot out, but the refrag will be found by Bradders.
Like if IQ wouldn't die, that would give them even more control because they had the bedroom and like construction.
They did have construction control, sort of like that side control, but the rotation came in by Bradders, and I think he's still seen by sight now. A couple of shots being fired.
This round can still go to Gemstone.
Yeah, this round could very easily still go to Gemstone. It's currently a 4-4 situation. Bradders is holding angles onto the Thermite. The Thermite swings it. Nitro finds the elimination onto Rocky. He's taking a bit of damage already. The smoke is still spotted by the top of red. Gemstone do not have the player advantage, as there's 3 people spotted in cash. They will now be going for the rotation. That's no one seen by wall. It's all a cash push. Indeed, they do need to try and make some play happen now. The wall was opened. That did lose Gemstone a lot of.
I think the whole team cash push wasn't good. Like they should have used the wall definitely.
Yeah, it wasn't good, but the rotations were made, and I mean, so far, it picked them up the round. The rotation was made by the Capital. Both players pushed in at the same time, got the frags in. Capital with the rotation, and that gave them the round actually. So Spartans picking up a round.
If not for Capital, I think the round would go to Gemstone.
Yeah, easily.
The Capital
the rotation by the Capital was vital. Yeah, the Capital really clutched that one up. The rotation was vital. One problem I do have with Gemstone is they lost so much control 40-50 seconds into the round already.
Yeah,
the
the
wall was
bandit
open.
really failed there.
Yeah, the bandit really failed. Unfortunately, though, the Capital Bolt did come in. There's not too much he really could have done.
I think Gemstone could have won this round if they weren't like 3 people watching construction. Somebody should have watched the rotation.
Yeah.
That
So,
was
like,
not
I
a
think,
good
like we saw at the
decision.
end of the round, I think there were 3 or 4 people. I think there were 3 people in cash. 1 person sitting red.
Yeah.
Red was still focused on construction. And it was
Nobody
pretty good,
watched
to be fair.
like red.
It was pretty good. Yeah, Gemstone maybe slacking off a little bit there, end round. But it was done pretty well though. And the second round does go Spartans. Oh, Lazy's left the game. I'm going to check the Discord server now for rehost. They do still have to play this round through though, no rehost has been called, so... Did they call the rehost now? Sorry about this. Yep, okay, so this round will actually be played through if they do want a rehost, or they can surrender this round. Yeah, so the bandit tricking will be coming in again. They did lose their hard breach though. That's going to be a pretty vital op taken away. As they're not going to call for the rehost. It seems to be okay, to be fair. So they should be doing okay. Rehost hasn't been called.
Like the Legion Spartans really have to try this round to even up.
They really need to go for the frags, the entry frags. They really need to try and bring this one through.
Yeah,
Lazy
they
has now
can't even
returned.
open the
Good.
wall.
Yeah, they won't be able to open the wall, so that's cash pretty much kept clear, kept strong by... That should be kept strong, unless they lose control. But Gemstone should very easily now be able to defend cash, as the wall will not be able to be opened.
Bandit doesn't have to trick now, so like it's better for...
Bandit doesn't have to
Gemstone.
trick now. He could pre-place them if he wants for the bit of XP. Buggy's swinging some things already. There's no one over there, my man. There's no one over there. Joshua! Oh, Joshua will be droned out, and they do know there is a vigil sitting in stock. Oh, Joshua peeking that, getting a bit of damage onto the Thatcher. The IQ swings around and will be taken out. There's also an Ash peeking around, but the Ash finds the refrag. It's now a 3v4. Quite a bit of shots in the refrag. Did a gunfight halfway through the round.
Yeah, I'm surprised how Vigil did there. I thought he was gonna die, but he did damage to Thatcher and even get a kill.
Yeah, he did manage to get the first elimination as Easy White finds the elimination onto MFG. Rocky
The
trying to make a
Vigil
push.
shouldn't get a kill. I think Legion kind of felt this.
Yeah, Fuggy
Vigil push.
unfortunately not being able to find the vid. I mean, they did know he was there. I think the Vigil pushed in a bit of an odd position. They weren't really expecting.
Yeah, but I think IQ should have like come in with being ready for everything.
Capital. Yeah, Capital finding the elimination, and that'll be a refrag down to a 2v3. Smoke play, well, not the smoke play, the shield play found as Rocky will be injured. Capital now going to be trying to go and get his fellow comrade. Oh, but Easy Y finds the double kill. So Capital will now be spotted. He needs to try and find his first player, but the smoke goes down. He goes through the road, manages to get fit through the rotate, but will be taken out by Venom. As round 3 does now go to Gemstone.
Actually, I think if the guy wouldn't like leave or it wouldn't disconnect him, I don't know, they would win the round because Capital like did some huge work there.
Yeah, Capital is doing quite a bit, to be fair, for the team. Unfortunately, their hard breach was taken at the beginning of the round, so there's not too much they really could have done. But
that was bad luck for Legion.
well played. Yeah, it's bad luck, to be fair, for Legion, but well played to Gemstone. They held it well, and they did seem to be holding it pretty well. Sorry, I lost my words a bit there.
It happens to the best.
Happens to the best, yeah. Thank you. So, Church now being played for the 4th round. As the Habana 6 pick does now go to Capital. The Thermite, probably who I wouldn't have been using. I probably would have gone Habana rather than Thermite. You don't need to walk up to the... Yeah, you don't need to walk up to the hatch. You can place them from, place them from far away.
They should have expected that they are gonna go charge.
Yeah, they knew they won at Cash and CC, so they really should have known that they were going to be going Church.
It would be odd if they would go Gym and Bedroom.
I do think they know they're going Church. But it's not the greatest.
Thermite is still good for the kitchen hatch. You can put the thermite charge right near the hatch and destroy it, even with a KE.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty strong setup, don't get me wrong, but the one problem I've got with this is they brought the Thermite rather than the Habana. The Habana is a bit more versatile. You can place them from further away. It's probably easier to get the hatches open with her.
Yeah, with Kite
attack does not
I
commence.
would go Habana definitely.
Yeah, Kite banned Habana. I would have gone with Habana,
But
to be fair.
if Kite wouldn't be banned, I would go Thermite.
Yeah. I mean, they've obviously the Thatcher's is easily still in play, so don't need to worry too much about that. The Thatcher's still available for options, so I probably would have bought the Habana still for kitchen hatches.
Yeah.
It's easier to get hatches open with the Habana and the Ace rather than the Thermite. It's just more it's just easier. You can throw them rather than Oh, Joshua finds the elimination onto Rocky, as that's the first frag of the game.
That was a clean one.
Jaeger now peeking around. Oh, CCIQ finds the IQ. IQ will be injured and taken out. Oh, there's so many people around him as CR8 finds the elimination onto Joshua. Refrags it down to a 3v4.
Did some good work, like the 2 kills are really gonna help Gemstone.
Yeah, those 2 kills there really gonna give them a bit of an advantage, as it's currently tipped in Gemstone's favour.
But it isn't lost for the Legion Spartans.
Yeah, they've still got a really big chance to bring it back. Bandits doesn't on the rotators. There is someone sitting in by, just peeks back as there is a player. There's 3. Oh, they do now have the diffuser. As Lazy does, there's a bandit up top. There's not too much Lazy can do at the moment. Picks the diffuser up, trying to make the push down. As Venom now on the rotate.
Legion Spartans are really in a bad situation now.
Yeah, Spartans are in a bit of a bad situation, but the frag will be coming in by Lazy. Capitar trying to gain a little bit of control, the little bit that he does have. But the first frag will be coming in as Vite does see the double. Vite does see the 2 people there. Capitar now peeking it around at the Wamai. Oh, ZR8 finds the double kill. He does have a small bit of control, and if he can keep this control, there's definitely something
he can still win this round.
Yeah, he can easily steal this round. There's no plant denial left. The Capital, the C4 goes through, and the C4 finds ZR8. And round 4 now goes to Gemstone.
The Capital really tried there and showed that he
really
didn't lose faith.
Yeah. He didn't lose faith. He tried to gain as much control as he could of the area. He did get side control at one point, but the Bandit C4 definitely denied the plant. As round 4 does now go. Gemstone.
Capital is really doing great this match. It's really helping the
CRA
Spartans.
is trying to do his best. Unfortunately for Spartans, it's not going too well in their favour, but they've still got loads of time to bring it back. Jim now being played. Yeah, you'd be expecting to see Jim, to be fair. It's I'd rather play Jim than Bar, to be fair. The castle probably one of the most vital ops for this site.
Bar is a really bad site.
Bar it's awful.
It is unplayable.
It's unplayable. I know what you mean. There's so many angles you need to worry about in Bar. There's so many places they could plant, and it's just pretty much, unless you can get the spread out roams and the vertical play done properly, it's pretty much impossible to defend. Rook being
to win Bar, you would have to have 5 diamonds in the defense team and 5 coppers in the attacking team.
Yeah, you need to have G2 on the defense and I don't know. 5 me's.
No,
on
Esports
the,
attacking team.
on the attack. 5 me's on the attack. But yeah, it's still a really hard side to defend. There are definitely some strats being able to defend it. Don't get me wrong, but the mirror plate also being banned, so it's going to be much harder Gemstone to defend here.
But if they play it out really well, they can win this easily without mirror.
Yeah, they could very easily win this without the mirror. It's just the mirror gives more intel on where they're pushing when. The castle placement is probably one of the most vital things to this site, and I'm interested to see where they're going to be placed. So we do see one on the main stairs window. I'm not sure where some of them will be placed though. I think they're on the windows. Oh yeah, one's on the window. Not sure where the last one is. But the attack has commenced. The bandit will be trying to sit and trying to get the bandit tricking done. The Thatcher
Hope he doesn't
will
fail this
be getting the
time.
claymore down. Yeah, hopefully he recognises when it's being placed. And
Maybe
doesn't mess it up
they
this time.
talked too loud in the party chat or something.
Yeah, if they had the mirror,
his
it'd be much
headphone.
more intel available. First Thatcher grenade goes down. Oh, the bandit tricking does come in. Oh,
And he does it.
First thermite will be denied. Second Thatcher grenade goes down. As I think both of these bandits will be taken. Yeah, both bandits. Oh no, he can still get the last one down, and he does. As both the thermites
Bandit
taken.
did a really great job there.
And
I
Vite
have
finds
to
the first.
upload
Yeah,
him.
Bandit did an amazing job there. Vite finds the first elimination onto the Capitao. As wow, honestly, respect for him being able to actually get that down. There are some players so close to the Valkyrie. Ash peeks it around. Ash finds the elimination. It's refragged down, but it will be refragged again as the player sitting in cash. The Rook is just sort of sitting there, not fully sure of what to do at the moment. Ash peeking around, but the Rook repeats a different area.
Very unlucky for the Rook. He could have
Yeah, the
killed
Rook
the Ash
sort of
there.
just sitting in this gunfight here. He's still alive though. Rook sitting in the gunfight now, retreating back to construction.
Ash could be dead already if like.
Ash
he
hasn't
didn't
actually
turn
taken
around.
any damage yet. Ash hasn't taken any damage. The Jaeger is holding an angle on to Cash by logistics. Some shots
I'm just
being
gonna
fired by the
say
Ash.
that
Yeah.
Castle put really great proximity alarms. They were like in great spots.
Castle's proximity alarms, to be fair, are pretty well placed. They're not exactly vital, but logistics is quite a common place to be pushed. And so,
Jagger
is
took some
Mainstay, so
damage.
that really gives them the intel on when some teams will be pushing those areas. Ash charge goes down to try and get out some barbed wire. Ash really swinging this as the Jaeger so close. Oh, Jaeger firing some shots. Ash still taken down now to around, I'd say 40 HP.
Ash and the Rook are
Now going to be
really
trying to make
low.
a push. Yeah, Ash now going to be trying to make a push into logistics.
The proximity can be very
But the
useful
proximity
right now.
alarms do come in. They do now have the
Yeah.
intel, but the Jaeger will not be peeking it. As the frag comes in, they don't actually know where they are. Lazy finds a double, and MFG finds his last elimination as round 5. Just now go to Spartans.
I think the defense there, the Gemstone really failed there. Like, if they would have heard the proximity, because I think they haven't,
Yeah.
they would have killed the
I don't
Ash.
think the Jaeger wasn't exactly aware. Well, he probably was aware. He was in a gunfight at the time, so the Ash was easily able to find the elimination. Gemstone at the end though weren't exactly holding their angles and getting their rotations cleared, getting the pushes cleared. So round 5 will be going to Spartans. I do think this is going to be a close game. I wouldn't be
Yes,
surprised if this were
it
to go
has
to
to be a
overtime.
close game.
Yeah, this 2-3
These
at the
teams
moment.
are
If this were to go to
really close.
Yeah, this is going to be a
Their
really close game. If
skill
this were to go to overtime, wouldn't be surprised. They're both pretty similar skill level, I'd say. But the Nomad 6 pick does not go to Thatcher. CC is being played again. I think it's going to be the same setup as we've been seeing again. This will be the last... I think this is going to be the last round of defense for Gemstone. And hopefully after this round, Spartans can bring something back. They would have the advantage as it's defense. It's pretty defender-sided map, I would say.
I
being
wouldn't
6
say
bit
that
gun to
it
mine.
is defender-sided, because if you have a great approach from the attacking side, you can easily beat defense.
Yeah, but then again though, you can say that on the probably some of the worst maps that are known for defender advantages. If you can easily make the pushes, like Coastline's probably one of the only maps I'd say that isn't sided on either. So not really either teams have advantages, but
I would say that
I'm
Oregon
expecting, yeah,
isn't.
Oregon
like,
is pretty defender sided, I would say.
I maybe you're right, but in my opinion, it isn't like that much defender-sided.
Yeah,
I think it's
I do
a
know what you
little
mean
balanced.
though, like
After the rework, I think it's like more balanced.
after the rework, it's a bit better. It's better than it was before.
But before, it was absolutely defended.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. You could say the same about Oregon and its older map. You could very easily just bring the right players, get the right strats done, and very easily just win the rounds. Bandits sitting by the wall. This is something I'm still very interested in. I do like the bandit tricking coming in from Venom. I do give him a bit of respect for it.
Like the last round bandit trick was like amazing. I have to say that. He did really well with the bandit tricking.
Oh, the first one has been taken out already. Second factory grenade goes down. He's getting the wrong wall. Will he be able to get this in time?
They can open
I
this.
don't think he has the time. He doesn't have the time and he'll be injured by the thermite. Oh, there's so much control left already. Bandit will almost be taken out. He's still injured.
Bandit again failed the bandit trick on
He
the
failed, but
second
he gave
thermite.
it his best try. To be fair, he
Yeah,
did quite a
like
good job.
if he would
Diffuser.
go to the second floor area, he would definitely bandit trick that. But still, he really had a
Gap just trying to make a
great try
solo
on it.
push. The Wamai is so close. Probably peeking. Rocky finds the refrag. Oh, and ZR8 finds the elimination to Bradders. There's no one seen logistics though.
That was a
As
nice
they're all
flick on
seeing
the
around
Wamai,
sight.
to be fair.
That was a pretty nice flick. I'd say. Brain delay. I know what you mean, boy name. I know what you mean. I definitely have brain delay.
I have stream delay, which makes me have brain delay.
No, I just have brain delay in general, to be fair. But Rocky finding the eliminations. It's now 4v2. This is going pretty well in Spartans' favour. Vite seeing a couple of players. The vertical play comes in on him. He's going to need to try and maneuver himself around. Rocky takes quite a bit of damage. MFG taken out. The refrag is found by Fuggy. As the last player is the Rook sitting in, but he'll be taken out. Round six now
Legion
goes.
Spartans took control very early and they used it well.
Yeah, they took control. Unfortunately for the bandit, he got the wrong wall. He didn't exactly have time to get the correct one. Gave it a good try though.
Like, I'm gonna clap him for the try.
Yeah, I mean that deserves a clap. To be fair, I think 2 or 3 people trying to push that vertical play also coming in. Stock push was being played. There's a bit of pressure on him, to be fair, to get the wall, to make sure that the wall didn't get opened.
Even though he
Unfortunately-
failed on cash, but even though he failed on cash, on Jim he did amazing with the bandit trick, and
He did amazing.
Even
To be fair,
better
the bandit
than most players.
Yeah, it's not exactly consistent, I'd say. But the 2 teams do now swap over. It's not exactly consistent. First round he didn't get the bandit tricking done at all. Second round he got it done perfectly. Third round he gave it a pretty good try. It didn't get open, so it's not exactly consistent, I'd say. But they're definitely giving it a try.
Yeah.
Both teams switching sides now. As slide 6 pick goes back to
The Goyo and Maestro pick for the first time in this match is gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, Goyo, probably one of the best ops, I would say. I mean, it depends how you play him. He's either the best or the worst. As in, you could easily use him so horribly wrong. Your team should
Like,
probably erase all the distance of your team.
Because almost nobody knows how to play him, but in matches
Yeah,
like
I mean,
this,
Goyo,
he's
Goyo's
almost
an operator
overpowered.
that needs mastery. Goyo's an operator that needs mastery, but if you can master him, he's easily one of the best operators in the game.
Yeah, he can give you so much control.
He can give you so much control. He can funnel out the attackers. He can get. He's easily one of the best operators in the game if used very well. I mean, we have seen
that what
Goyo
makes
play
him
coming in.
balanced. If
Yeah, yeah, that's what
you're
makes him
not like,
balanced.
if
You
you're
need
not
to know
good
how
with
to play
playing
him.
Goyo, he's a bad operator. But if you're good with Goyo, he's just like one of the best, if not the best operators. So
Yeah, yeah. He's very easily up there with all the top players like IQ, Thatcher, all those. He's very easily up there with some of the best.
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers recover
the
the
Goyo
I
shields
think
are
that's just a general
great
drop.
at delaying the attacker's time.
Yeah,
Like the
to be
fire
fair,
can.
yeah, it
block them.
definitely delays the attackers, as well as the fact they could be worrying about someone being behind the shield. If they do not have the destruction, like grenades, something like that, it's going to be really hard for them to get past the shields if there's someone sitting behind it. Mercy, we've been asked in chat, what do you think about Team Fall?
In my opinion, they are a really great team, and I think they have like good chemistry. They destroyed us
Yeah.
when we played them. They can easily win the league, as I
What was the
said.
score in your game against Fall? What was the Fallen better, okay. So I do agree with you there. Fall definitely have a lot of potential. They're definitely a pretty strong team. They've got good chemistry. I think they made some roster changes as well quite recently, so that could spice things up a bit. Rotate coming in though.
If I recall, they have my ex-teammate Sasmo on the team.
Sasmo. I'm not actually sure. I think Sasmo left. Actually, I had no idea, to be fair. I'm not sure if Sasmo's playing for the B team or not. I'm not fully sure. So
Like I show him on the Discord with the fallen role.
yeah, I think he might be playing for the B team. So yeah, Anfresh just confirmed he's playing for the B team there.
Oh,
Goyo peeking a lot, and he will be taken out by Briders, as there is also a Jaeger seen up top by the Book. The Book not fully aware of where he is.
The Goyo pick was
Vertical
definitely too
Maestro play.
aggressive.
Vertical
Oh, the
Maestro
vertical
play is
master, okay.
pretty. Oh, I've got a glitch now.
Yeah,
Oh,
I see.
sorry, I had a visual glitch there.
Attackers are active.
But the Maestro
Easy
play
fight
is
the elimination
like
onto Fuggy.
really great there because
Book finds the elimination.
it's
Briders finds the
hard to
Claymore kill.
find it.
It is, yeah.
Okay,
That's a
1v5
flawless
here.
round.
Oh no, he lost.
That's a
But
flawless round.
that was a
Gems-
1v5 for him. He had no chances.
Yeah. As Gemstone do find their round. They find it now being a 4-3 situation. I'm expecting this, like we said before, loads of times. It's going to be a really close game. I think
It's
we're all
already
expecting
a
this to be
close
pretty
game.
close.
3-4.
It's already a
almost a
close
tie.
game. Yeah, it's almost tie. It's going to be really close, and I wouldn't be surprised if this were to go to overtime.
The close matches are really interesting. Like they have like a huge amount of emotions and stuff. It's really cool to cast
Gregster
them.
in chat, what's your opinion on Deception? Both commentators. So I'm going to go first. I think Deception are a great team. They seem to be playing pretty well as a team. They've got good team chemistry. They also seem to have strats down, but I think they're a bit lower there on the top 4 leaderboard, like I think 3rd place-ish, around there. But they are a pretty decent team, to be fair. They're doing very well for themselves. And I think they merged SYM and I think it's LGN itself to create Deception. And I think they've merged the best of both teams, to be fair, and they seem pretty good. So what do you think, Mercy?
I think, like you said, the Deception Esports are a great team. They have good chemistry, but I wouldn't be sure about the stress. At least for the match against them we played today. They just rushed us the whole time. I'm not gonna be mad at them or roast them, but they just rushed us. The only thing they did on attack, it was a like passive aggressive rush, and they 7-0'd us with that.
I mean, if it works, it works, to be fair. But I know what you mean. They do play a bit aggressive, and they do seem to be a bit of a sort of fragger heavy team, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, like.
But they do it well, though. They play it well.
They were rushing probably because they were like
they knew
rushing.
they had the advantages.
Yeah, they have good aimers, good fraggers.
Yeah,
so
they've got
they
good
can
mechanical
rush.
skills, and I think, yeah. Okay, what's your opinion on Vite's gameplay? I'm sorry, guys, we can't do this all day, but Vite, I've not really been focusing on Vite, to be fair. Let's go to him now. I think he's mainly
Yeah.
a support player. I've not really been focusing on individuals, to be fair. But
Like,
I know what you mean,
think,
Anthrax, with the... I agree. I do agree with you there.
I think Vice is doing a great job on the support. The castle proximities were a small thing, but a really great thing. Like,
Yeah,
I think
they...
hiding the
Unfortunately,
proximities
didn't give
is
them
a
the
good
round.
thing.
Attackers recovered the bomb.
Yeah, if they were
Yeah.
used better by them.
The
south
bandit trick gets the
of
first
the
one.
proximities.
The bandit trick does get the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bandit trick finds the first. I am loving the bandit tricking so far. I think it's great.
Yeah, bandit tricking is a
And I think the
really...
second one will be taken out as well.
Yes, it is. Good job
Yeah,
for...
the second one will be
like,
taken out.
Bandit did a great job there.
The bandit play, to be fair, this whole game has been amazing. Unfortunately, Gemstone themselves weren't able to do the bandit tricking too well, but I mean overall, it's not been too consistent. But the bandit play in overall, to be fair, has been pretty good. Oh, but
Yeah.
vertical play from Ven finding the elimination to Rocky.
That was a clean
Now
and
4v5.
a great decision from the back to go and kill the bandits from
Yeah.
downstairs.
It was. I mean,
He
I
didn't
think he was more or less just
expect
trying to
it.
get the bandits, but I think
Yeah.
it works, to be fair. And
Yeah.
that finds an elimination. Vite finds a second kill there for Spartans, as it's now a
The bandit didn't
3v5.
expect it, so good for...
Oh, the
them.
wall will be opened by the Habana. The bandits will be taken out, as the book made a book was also there. Oh, Vite finds his double kill onto Fluggy. It's 2v5. They need to try and keep as much side control as
Gemstone
possible.
have huge control and huge advantage. They
Gemstone have as
going
much
strong.
control as possible at the moment. A frag is made by MFG. But Gemstone have all the control. The plant denial is there, but it's now a 1v4 situation. As Vi gets the plant down. Vi going straight for the plant. No mercy at all. The plant will now be going down in default. As ZR8 finds his first elimination. Only 3 more left to go. 2 spotted in garage. They do see him. Oh, I think that was a team kill. No, it wasn't. It was a bit of damage found. As Vi, I think, found a 3k there. That was an excellent play
Gemstone
by
really
Vi.
played
I mean,
it out
yeah.
very well. That was
Yeah,
a really
Gemstone
great
played this
job
one
for
out pretty
Gemstone.
well.
But I'm really impressed
Even though, yeah.
with the Legion Spartans that even though they had in some rounds huge disadvantages, they don't
Yeah.
lose
Spartans
faith.
trying
They
to bring it
still
back
play.
as much as they can.
Not many teams can do that. Not many teams have the mentality
Yeah,
that
not
even if
too
they
many
like
teams
to be
have
five.
the mentality and are able to adapt to certain situations like
Yeah.
Spartans are.
There are most of the teams, even on Faceit or something like that, they can adapt to a 2v5. They are just
they
getting
don't have the greatest
toxic, all
mentality
set.
to adapt.
Yeah, even though they lost the round, I think the mentality was a big plus.
I think the mentality is definitely up there with some of the best. So, we were actually talking about Vite earlier on in the round, and they played excellently.
I think he
it was
heard
a
us, he
3K.
wanted to flex.
Yeah, I think he heard us. He heard us through the I don't know, maybe telepathic communication, but he definitely heard and he's showing off a bit now
Yeah.
with the 3K.
He just
But
flexed
that was
on
an
us.
excellent play by Vite.
Haven't watched him like the whole game, or like not the whole game, but you didn't
yeah,
focus
not
on
to
any
be fair,
players, and he wanted to show
not really been focusing on individuals.
showed us that we should focus on him, but we won't. I think so. It's your decision.
Yeah. There is one thing I do say that Gemstone do well, and that is gaining control. They gain control so well. They get the wall open. They make the garage pushes. The thing is, with control, it's more or less the angles. If you can take over a small room that have angles into every site, and it's a 1v1 or something, they have angles to worry about.
I was really
and you have
impressed by
angles
the
onto them.
Gemstone adaptation to the bandit trick. They lost the thermite charges, I think, or only one thermite charges, and still
Gemstone
they
really did
haven't-
something. They
haven't,
lost the
like,
thermite
given
charge,
up.
but the Habana was able to gain some angles into cash. Sorry, into
Yeah, I see the chat.
you know what I mean?
Greg says Spartans needed to keep the bandit alive or tell him that they are wrong. Yeah, they should have told him. Like, I agree with you. If they had info, they should have definitely
Yeah, to
told
be
them.
fair, if they had the intel that they were there, I definitely know what you mean though. If they had the intel that they were there. The bandit tricking, something we've been seeing a lot throughout this round.
It's a typical thing on Clubhouse.
Oh, we won't be able to get it this time. The walls are already opened.
But
Smoke
at
goes
least
off
he
as
didn't
he's
die
captured.
though.
I mean, at least we didn't see him get injured like we did a bandit before. So I think the bandit play so far has probably been one of my favourites. I think
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the bandit play this
Both
game.
bandits are doing
Both
a
teams
great
with the
job.
bandits have been amazing. Yeah, both teams
Yeah,
with the
they
bandits
did a
have been
great job.
doing pretty well. Yeah, vertical play coming in there by the book. Maybe trying to find quick frags as he did last round. They will be retreating there to red. Flashbang is going in.
I think Spartans wasn't ready for the vertical play because I haven't seen them
Yeah.
using it too much on their
Oh,
attack.
Vite finds the elimination as Easy watches on the drone. As Vite,
I think Vite
it's
is
4
popping
kills in
off.
2 rounds so far. He's popping
Yeah.
off to be fair, he's doing pretty well. No one else will be seen in garage though, but there is a smoke sitting on red. Smoke sitting on red could really be a downfall. They do have the plant denial still there as the bandit is seen underneath. No one makes a push in. They're not able to peek in time as the number match when he goes off. And let's sort of just spectate only the bandit here, so it's probably a bit easier, but Rocky finds the elimination. His plant does now go down by Vite.
Are they
Fuggy
gonna
getting
get the plan down?
nomaded.
Defenders have eyes on the
Oh yeah, the plant will be
Oh,
going
they
down
did.
as Fuggy's taken out. It's now reflagged onto a 3v4. No one will be taken out, but it'll be reflagged again by Venom. And nomaded, the smoke will be. There's 3 players alive for Gemstone at the moment. The Maestro trying to go for the counter defuse. Maestro might be able to get it down. But no, it'll be taken out by the Thatcher. It's left up to the smoke. Smoke will be seen by the Thatcher. The Thatcher finds the headshot elimination.
Yeah,
And that will be
Gemstone again did a really
round-
great job there.
Yeah, that'll be. I mean, Joshua with the instant reflexes flicked straight
Yeah.
onto the smoke at the end, and that gave him the round. To be fair, but
This
The
round
play
was
earlier
very
was what-
intense, like the
It
reflex
was-
on the garage.
the refrags, the gunfights, it was pretty action packed. To be fair, I'd go.
Yeah.
But round 9 does now go to Gemstone. Gemstone trying to pick up this round. It's match point pressure.
If Joshua hadn't got the kills, this would be a possible win for Legion Spartans. To be fair.
Yeah. I mean, Gemstone do seem to be pulling their own weight. They do seem to be playing pretty well this game. I'm not sure what's happened. I don't think you weren't here last season, were you?
Yeah, I wasn't. We joined this season.
Yeah, you weren't last. Yeah, so last season, Gemstone were a pretty shy team. To be fair, they weren't the greatest. I think they came second last in the leaderboard. But now they've really seemed to step it up this season. I mean, well, I think we're already like halfway through the season, something like that. But they seem to be playing much better.
Changed the roster, so they didn't have the same roster
yeah.
then and now. So the game style can be completely different, and it is
defenders protect
like on the whole tournament.
Yeah.
They are aggressive now.
They're an aggressive team that play well with their aggressiveness. I think they're more passive aggressive rather than flat out aggressive. You know, they do sort
Yeah.
of like they do sort of like what Deception do. You know, like they play aggressive, but they handle the aggressiveness well.
Yeah,
That
I
makes
think
sense.
they're less aggressive than Deception because they don't rush. They just like do a quick push. They don't straight up rush from like off
Yeah.
places. They do a smart but quick push on the points, and
Yeah,
this
I know what you mean. Like,
this goes for them really well.
one thing is we've been seeing with both teams is that they do leave it to the last sort of few probably minutes sort of time. I mean, Gemstone do seem to be making the pushes a bit earlier, but with Spartans they do seem to be waiting a bit of a while to actually make the pushes. They do try and drain themselves in. Should have hidden the pulse and the 6-pick. I do know what you mean by that one.
Yeah, that
The
would
pulse,
be actually
yeah, that would have
great
been a really good
to
play.
To
seen that in Pro
not
League,
show
actually.
them the pulse. Yeah.
Yeah. We've seen that Pro League as Spartans lost on Cash, so the pulse really isn't someone you'd be picking on Cash.
But
You probably would be picking all the others.
that
So I mean, if you use it
wouldn't
properly,
give them an advantage because they don't.
it would have given them an
really well.
advantage. I think they would have
Yeah.
been picking a bit of a different roster.
Legion Spartans drowned out really well, like on drowning phase. They would know
Surprised that
they have a
Gemstones aren't
boss.
bringing IQ. I mean, to be fair, IQ's a good op. I probably would have brought them instead of maybe the Hibana or the Thermite. As we said, Thermite's probably not the best op for getting the hatches. So I probably would have bought the
I
IQ, which
think,
IQ is pretty good, as I said before.
IQ
Okay,
was picked very much from the Legion Spartans, but wasn't used, like her gadget wasn't used that much.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened there. I think the pulse just got hit with the Nomad charge, but didn't get blasted or anything. I don't know, Rocky, if
was
you're hacking or
really
something, but
strange.
please tell us. That was pretty strange, yeah.
But that's just some typical R6.
Oh, I completely forgot about this. If they can get tunnel, if they can get container open, then it could be giving them a lot more control, some more angles. Rocky finds the first elimination. It's now 5v4. Defenders do now have the advantage, but a lot of pushes are going to be made. Roam clearing not done too properly. As Maestro getting a few shots. They need to try and make a push now. There's only 55 seconds left. There is a lot of pressure on Spartans at the moment, with considering it being match point. Rocky taking a lot of damage, and that's not looking good for him at the moment. The shot's still being fired.
This round, Gemstone plays like a little bit more passive, and that
Yeah,
doesn't.
Gemstone do seem to be playing quite passive. Buggy finds
This
another elimination.
isn't working out
and that'll
for
be
them right
Braggers
now.
taking
I
it.
think. Like
It's not really working out, to be fair. I mean, Spartans are holding this pretty well. The roaming was done well. Rotations from the roamings were done pretty well as well. And vertical play is probably the biggest utility, the biggest thing that they have at the moment. If they can get the frags in by the vertical play, hatches are open, but there's only a few players left, but Rocky will be taken out. They do need to try and make a push now into the site. As another player will be taken out, it's now refrag down to a 3v3. Lazy finds another elimination as the plant goes down by Venom. The banner will be finding a double kill. As they're both seen in the corridor, Lazy finds a double. It's now 2v1, it's left now up to the... It's left now up to 1, it's a 1v1. It's left up... Now left up to Lazy. Lazy finds the book. They have time for the defuse.
yeah, like that's up. Congratulations,
They really clutched up that. I mean, to be fair, Gemstone brought it back from the 5v3.
Yeah, I was impressed with the Gemstone
I was impressed with the refrags and stuff.
But that was really
Gemstone
like them.
made.
They really like to play aggressive. That was something more like them than the
They
whole
played.
round.
They made a really aggressive push, but it was done well. Unfortunately, for Gemstone, Spartans were able to find the eliminations at the end, and the Jaeger in the 1v1 clutched up.
But
And the
that
counter defuse
was
was made.
the push in the last seconds by Gemstone was really impressive.
Yeah, the 20-second push, as we've seen quite a bit, to be fair, in this game, was made.
Actually,
It was
that
made
was
well,
a
and
cool
it became
threat that they acted passive in the start and they just
Yeah.
surprised them out of
Quite
nowhere
passive,
with
getting some
really
damage
aggressive
done
push.
onto the... Yeah, getting some damage done to the opponents, making the pushing container. A lot of angles, though. That's the one thing I'm focusing on. A lot of angles. There's a lot of angles Spartans had to worry about. I mean, they had
Even
kitchen
though
hatch open.
Gemstone had a big
Yeah,
disadvantage there, and they almost bring
They almost brought it back.
advantage
They
back
almost
to
won the
them.
game. Yep, so like I said, there's a lot of angles. Kitchen hatch was open. They were pushing down main. I don't think anyone was pushing blue, but someone was pushing Moto.
Throwstone
And then
Esports.
someone was pushing... Yeah.
Throwstone
Oh, come on,
Esports in
guys.
chat.
Come on. Off
Ooh.
East.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, guys. Give him a bit of a...
Gemstone are just straight up getting bullied.
And defuse as many bombs
I mean, to be fair though, Gemstone are doing pretty well for themselves this season. Spartans probably got the best site in this map, so I mean it's looking good for them. Hopefully they can try and bring this round back and bring it down to overtime. But if not, if they do that,
by attackers.
then unfortunately for Gemstone, they've like you guys are saying, unfortunately for Throwstone, they've thrown a couple of rounds.
Yeah, they threw the round they played right now. Like,
I don't think they're fully aware of what strat they're trying to bring at the moment, so they got a meat jammer.
But actually, I
on the
think
wall.
they
I think the
haven't
bandage is gonna
threw
get bandage
any round this match.
Attackers have
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe
this has
they,
been a pretty close game to be fair.
maybe some players threw some kills, but Gemstone as a whole didn't throw a single round.
Yeah, these bandit tricks. I mean, yeah, the Rocky bandit tricks have been on point so far. I do know what you mean. These they are going pretty well. The Claymore now put on Garage as Rockies. We'll also be trying to go for the bandit tricking again. Bradders still seen on the Thermite.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. Bandit tricks of Rocky were really good.
Yeah, the bandit tricks are on point at the moment. Bradders taking a bit of damage already. Bandit tricks, like you see. Ah, he's getting the wrong wall, he's getting the wrong wall. He's blown open, wall's already open. Bandit thankfully not taking any damage on that one though. That's a lot of
Okay, chat
loss.
is just
Vertical
bullying
clicking in.
Gemstone right now. Chat is straight up bullying Gemstone.
I mean, come on, guys. You need to give Gemstone a bit of slack. They're not exactly had the greatest rosters this season. Quite a bit of changes have happened. They've lost quite a few. Lost a few players. The Jaeger does need to clear out the book who's playing vertical, and
Even
Venom will
though
be seen
they
off
lost
guard.
some players, like,
No,
they
neither one
really
vertical play.
adapted well.
Yeah, they've really adapted
They-
well. To be fair, I mean, I got to give it to Gemstone. They're playing pretty well. Rocky Bandit tricking the EMP. I know what you mean. The wall is open and that's a big problem. I think they do also have garage control. From what we've seen there. They can gain red control. It's left up to cash construction sort of area. But it is... I mean... Oh no, the book is now being picked back up. Oh,
Yeah,
the book
Greg-
finding an elimination onto Fuggy.
Bak is doing some great work right now on the attack, like on the attack round.
Attackers are activating.
Okay, after this game I'll happily shout Bebop. Okay, I will remember to do that one.
We can shout
Oh
it
my
together.
god, a lot of eliminations coming in now as the
Yeah.
11th round and the victory
And
does now
yeah.
go in to Gemstone. Gemstone finding a win this so far. I think this is their second or third win.
I
I
think
mean,
second.
the only problem, yeah, I mean, this was a good game to be fair.
Gemstone really dominated on the attack. When they ended defense, it would look like the Legion Spartans could still win.
Okay,
Like, it was a
chat,
tie.
this one's for you. Bebop! Yeah, forfeits don't actually winning. I know what you mean, guys. But that was a pretty good game to be fair. I mean, the only problem I've got with Spartans is they lost a lot of control pretty easily,
Yeah.
pretty close on, pretty
They
early on.
didn't did well.
Yeah, I know what you
on
mean,
the defense.
Gregster. They lost the control very easily. Just one thing it's a bit of a problem to be fair. Yeah, I think we should be a casting duo with that good. I'm gonna check if anyone wants to do an interview quick.
Do you want
to do it on
We're
me?
gonna be like the Rage Tournament, Kickstarter and
Race
Inter.
tournament
What do
official
you think?
casters. Yeah.
Thanks. Anthrax.
Yeah, we are going to be getting an interview if anyone does want to join.
As I said before, Gemstone really put some work in the attack. Like they really showed up.
Yeah,
on
they
the
really
attack.
put a lot of it. They really did put a lot of work in.
The attack from Gemstone was impressive.
To be fair, I actually enjoyed the casting for this game. I thought it was really good. I thought the game itself was good. It wasn't a boring one. It was pretty close as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to be fair, we're going to see if anyone wants to do an interview. If no one responds within the next couple of minutes, we are going to be shutting the stream down. But thank you guys for watching. I'm your caster Pace. This is your co-caster. Your co-caster. My God, I can't remember anything. He's from Meow, I know that.
Yeah. I'm from Meow.
Should know. Mercy, it's your co-caster Mercy. It's all good. You co-caster Mercy. I'm your caster Pace. It's
Okay.
your co-caster Mercy. I'm an idiot.
We're the epic duo.
Yeah. We're the epic casting duo. Okay, I need to see if anyone wants to do an interview. I'm probably gonna be shutting the stream down as no one's